the one, the only, Bencio. Good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube. Table enabled as we start Hilchos Shabbos to Reish Mem Beis 242. I decided I'm going big or go home over here. I bought this Torah Shulchan Aruch when I got married. Basically, it was my chassan gift. I didn't want to watch at that point, so this was around, I think, 3,000 shekel. It's actually really a great thing. It's called Sorah Shira's Dvora over here. You see, it's basically the Torah and the Shulchan Aruch together. I have the whole set. It's 38 volumes. It's really good because it has the Torah and Shulchan Aruch in the same actual sefer, so you don't have to go looking from one to the next. I figured definitely when it comes to the other three halakim of Shulchan Aruch, Even Ezer and Yoredeya and Choshen Mishpat, there's no Mishnah Brura. So I figured Hilchos Shabbos is a little more in depth. I'd like to have the sources in front of me. The Torah gives you easy access to the sources, even though many of the sources I remember from the Gemara, but I would like to see the exact languages, especially in the Ian share that I give. Let's start today. Reish Mem Beis, Lizar b'kavod Shabbos. You have to be careful to honor Shabbos. Aleph, afilu misha sarach la'acherim. Even if you normally are dependent on other people, you take tzedakah. Im yesh lo ma'at mishalo sarach lizar is atzma l'chabed Shabbos. If you have a little money in your bank account, obviously it's not enough to pay for all your needs. That's why you're taking tzedakah. But you should try to pay for kavod Shabbos out of your own pocket. The Gemara says in Maseches Psachim on Kuf Yud Beis, Rabbi Akiva says that it's better to make Shabbos Chachol. Don't borrow money for Shabbos. Have peanut butter sandwiches on Shabbos. In a certain circumstance, the Shulchan Aruch says if you have a little bit of money, he says Shabbos. If you only have a little bit of money, have pasta the rest of the week, and on Shabbos have, your fresh salmon, some good stuff, in order that you should mechabed Shabbos, which makes a lot of sense. If you have very little money and even if you eat pasta the rest of the week, you're still gonna have your peanut butter sandwich on Shabbos. That's what Rabbi Akiva said, and I believe the Mishnah Berurah says that there's obviously someone who's even poorer than that. They don't have any money at all. Then, unfortunately, it's darach lebrios, so you should take tzedakah. But you see, again, how terrible it is to take tzedakah. Unfortunately, in modern day Haredi society, that's the norm, and it's okay. I don't know why it's okay. The Gemara says, even eat peanut butter sandwiches before taking money to go live in Ramat Eshkol and invite all the Bachram over for your 10-course meal that you're getting financed by your parents. That's also in darach lebrios. Taking from your parents is also in darach lebrios. Your parents are called brios also, right? Not a good thing. Mitakanas Ezra, Shiu Machabsim Begadim Mechamish B'Shav Pnei Kavod Shabbos. The Gemara in Bava Kama says one of the takanas of Ezra was that they should wash their clothes on Thursday. You don't wash your clothes on Friday because of Kavod Shabbos. Now, what exactly is the Kavod Shabbos involved? Or if you look at the Magen Avram says the reason is because it takes time to do laundry. So if you do laundry on Thursday, you'll have Friday to prepare for Shabbos. It's not that you should have to make sure to have clothes ready for Shabbos, which I think is the correct explanation. I'll elaborate on that more and Ian to lean on. Early Rashi Masal Bava Kama says that, but that's the way the Magen Avram understands it. The Ramah says the minhag is for women to make challah, right? And it's called challah, not because that's the name of it. It's because there's a halacha of challah. If you make the requisite amount of dough, which is about 43 1/5 eggs of dough, I think it's about 2 kilo or something like that of flour. You mix that together, then you have to take off challah. That's why it's called challah. In order to make, that's why a lot of from people make their own. The wives make their own challahs. It's an element of kavod Shabbos yontav. You shouldn't be mashana. You shouldn't change from this. I don't know. I don't like homemade challah. I personally like challah that's store bought. And I'll talk about this. I'll touch on this more in Ian to lean on. The point of where we learn that you're supposed to have nice food and clothing for Shabbos is from the word kodesh. Shabbos kodesh. The word, it's not kavod, it doesn't say kabdeyu, it says kadsheyu. And kodesh, even the Mesilas Yesharim means is to enjoy this world, take from the physical to enjoy this world. If you enjoy store-bought challah more, there's no reason that your wife should be making you challahs. Plus, it takes a lot of time and it's annoying for her. Some women like it, but it doesn't taste that good. Some say there's a minhag to eat, I think what's commonly known as deli roll below Shabbos on the night of Shabbos. Because basically, you have the deli roll, you have the what is it called? I don't know what it's called. The pastry dough on top and on the bottom. You have meat in the middle of it, so it's representative of the man, which was covered on the bottom and top. That's why also you have the lechem mishnah. You also cover on top and the bottom. However, the Ramah says people don't have to be careful about that. I think deli roll hit its peak about 10, 15 years ago. I don't think anyone likes it anymore. I think it fell out of favor. It's not trending anymore on from Jewish tables. That's the conclusion of today's share. Stay tuned for Ian Tolino where I talk about this takana of Ezra that you're supposed to wash your clothes on Thursday, not on Friday. Magen Avram gives a reason. I told you before. I have a different explanation, and I'd like to challenge the Magen Avram based on that. Ian Tolino coming up next.